trying out a crazy thing right now, and it is completely unplanned, and that's why I'm doing it. I just thought that I should go live precisely because I don't want to. I didn't want to. I don't want to be seen in the state that I am in. Not feeling my best, not looking my best, looking a mess. Not feeling high and inspiring, and yeah. And it's obviously less scary to go live on this page, knowing that there's less people that can see me. But nevertheless, it's still going live. And I didn't have anything planned to say, but I do think it's important that we also show ourselves in those times when we might not be feeling so great. We might not be feeling so lovable. Because also, we are always loved, and we are always lovable. We just don't feel it. I had an experience the other night. Really, really, really amazing car ride. Just experience with these beautiful, beautiful people that were from Connection Campout. And just keeping that culture alive, that culture of love and community, and just cuddling and touch and massage and just much love in exactly where I am, which might not be like this super, yes, feeling so good kind of place. I had just gotten in an accident recently and just was kind of bumming it out. I felt sort of like a bum in Asheville, and it's whatever. And so we just kind of shared a lot of love, received a lot of love, and throughout that trip, though, I had a lot of, it was very existential, and when we finally got to the end, and we were on the rock together, started experiencing a lot of my trauma and a lot of the past traumas and the new traumas, and started to feel unlovable. Like I only felt unlovable because I didn't allow myself to be loved. I shut down and felt like I had to hide. I didn't know these people that well, so I kind of got into this downward spiral, vicious cycle of self-pity and self-hatred, wanting to share, wanting to be loved, not being willing to ask for it. And that really, I suffered for it because of my own unwillingness to take a chance and just see if they would be receptive and to love me. So I have that on my plate, and the only thing I can do about that is to do it differently next time. So I have that pain that can teach me. I feel like a lot of the traumas lately that I've been experiencing, one wreck, one ticket, one freaking painful experience after another could really, really, really bring me down, and it does at times, and I feel like I'm in this void when I'm not being loved, and when I'm not around others being loved. I enter that void, and I kind of turn to food, and I have been using those distractions so that I don't face this. I guess that's why I'm doing this, just to verbalize and put words to how this feelings that are stirred inside of me But I also feel like all of these experiences and that little fender bender we had on the way 5 minutes from Tristan's house are all part of this ego death. Now, I don't think the ego fully ever dies, but it does get exhausted more and more, and it decreases. So as the ego decreases, we have the opportunity to increase the faith, increase the divine, and replace it. So when we're faced with this void, when the ego is less and less controlling our lives and giving us the identity to where we're like, well, who am I? Where am I? What is this? And then we have the opportunity to fill that void, fill this space with more spirit, even though it might not feel very motivating. And it's hard to get ourselves even to get up. But just the knowing that this is the journey, that this is all the pain, all the trauma is part of this ego decreasing so that we may be more free, more and more free to experience deeper and deeper love, then I keep going. And I don't feel like I just want to melt and just not wake up anymore. I know that I'm on journey, even though I feel like it's off path. I feel like, what am I doing? What is all this that's happening? Is this the universe trying to tell me something? Am I super off path? Like, why do I keep wrecking? Why do I keep, getting these freaking interactions with police and having to go to court and all this stuff? Like, it's crazy, and there's really no way to know. But pain always is a sign, and usually it is a way of humbling us, which is also meaning exhausting the ego. So that's where I'm at, and just wanted to share that and get better and better at not hiding through those hard times, and encourage whoever else may be going through difficult times to just be real with it, and that it's okay, that I have these high, amazing times of connectedness and love, and then I have these really low times of disconnectedness and numb feelings. So we just work on creating and building that foundation of stability, that faith that will keep us going through the highs and the lows. So one way to really ground into that is through the breath, because the breath remains through the highs and the lows. The breath is the same through the highs and lows. Whether it's beautiful and amazing, we breathe to let it in, and our phone to fall. And whether it's painful, we breathe to release it and let it out. So it all comes back to the breath. And that's all for now. Peace.